Here's some advice on like coming up with your own solos or trying to improvise on the drums. Rather than it just sounding like random stuff, you can kind of solo around some kind of melodic motif, and it can be absolutely anything. I'm just going to demonstrate it with a little phrase here on the cowbell. I'm just going to hit it twice, going to mute it, and then I'm going to play a snare drum. So it will sound like this. So I'm just going to take that little phrase, and then whereas you'd normally solo and kind of, drums over here, and have fun like that, you can kind of keep coming back to something, and when the audience is like listening or watching, it gives them something to latch onto, and it almost kind of releases a dopamine rush when they kind of see you go back to that phrase, because the brain's all about trying to predict things. So it's just a way of constructing your solos to make them a little more interesting. So for example, you can do that, a phrase like that, or literally you could just do anything, even just like dum, dum. It could just be that, do a solo, come back to dum, dum. But if I just use that a little bit, and then do some fills, go somewhere else, and then come back to it, you'll see how kind of satisfying that is. So you can see I keep coming back to it, and it's like, oh, okay. So quite interesting for the listener, but it can be quite tricky to kind of create these improvisations in your head. And also, normally when you're soloing, you might be here, and you kind of travel here, and then you travel over here, and you've got this kind of movement around the kit. But having to like interrupt what you're doing and come back to something, that can be a little tricky as well. So start with something simple, try and do simple fills around it. You're not going to be able to pull out all your chops at once. But like I say, it's just a way of constructing improvisations that can sound quite cool, and then this can spill into like drum composition for when you're playing along in a band. So anyway, I'll do a little bit more of this to show you kind of where I'd take that idea, and I hope you guys have some fun with it. And by the way, my name is Dex, and I do give drum lessons. I do it all online, so please get in touch if you'd like to book a one-to-one lesson. And for everything else, check out Drumdex. And you get the idea. So you can see it's just quite nice, and then it develops into other things. I'm thinking there I had like a verse section, then I like broke into like a chorus kind of section, and back. And just constructing drum solos and improvisations, pretty good fun to do. Get in touch if you'd like a lesson, guys, and check out Drumdex. I will see you soon.